Hey everybody, it's Barb again, and we're going to do some more work in the mine as soon as I figure out what's going on here. This is what happens when I take a couple of days off and I have oh Lord. Yeah, that wasn't good. Let's not do that again. Nothing worse than an Enderman. Kind of puts a monkey wrench in your plans. Anyway, I have been a little bit under the weather, a little bit busy, so I haven't been around to do much of anything. Um, I had to go get the dog's medicine today. There's nothing, I mean, I love him. Don't get me wrong, I love him to death, but man, he's getting to be very expensive to take care of. He, and I got a call from the vet also, on Saturday that I had missed, and she called me back and she said, she's kind of worried I was going to have him boarded there while I was in England seeing Tristan for 3 weeks because I had boarded him there before and he really enjoys going there. The problem is that his age and his medical conditions and everything. We're not sure if he's going to do okay. So what we decided we were going to do is we were going to do a test run on the day he has his testing done because that day he's supposed to only go for like a couple of hours. He goes and he has a test run, and then they give him something to eat, and then they run it again. And that's basically all they do. That's it's pretty cut and dried. Um, so we decided what we were going to do is we were going to go ahead and oh great, what we were going to do is we were going to go ahead and let him stay there overnight. We were going to sorry about that. Um, we're going to uh, have him eat and everything, take his medication at the times he would normally do, and see how he reacts to being away from me because he's really not used to it. Um, he does have a problem with some separation anxiety sometimes. Um, but the thing is I would rather him if he couldn't stay here, I would rather him stay at the vet because he's been going there since he was oh boy, even 6 months was further than that. I think he was probably about 3 months when he started going there, and he's going to be 15 in May. Um, and so they're used to him. They know how he is, and he's familiar with them. He loves them to death. The thing is that when I'm not there, he tends to not eat, which, from what I understand, a lot of dogs do that. It's just part of the separation thing. Um, and told them, I said, well, what happened the last time was he went off his regular food because he eats dry. And I said, but what they did was went ahead and opened a can of food and gave it to him and he ate. And after that, he ate just fine. I said, this time it probably won't be as hard on him because at night when he gets his medication, I give it to him. I grind his medication up and then I mix it with some canned food anyway. So that way he'll take his medication easier. And she agreed that that sounds like a good idea, so we're going to try that. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that it works because I'm really worried because if that doesn't happen, then I'm really going to end up in a bind because it's, summer time, kids are gone out of school, a lot of people are going on vacation, going to the lake or, things like that, and I won't be able to find a place for him to stay. Um, but they did tell me if there was a reason why they couldn't watch him, they would be more than willing to help me find a place to stay, I'm sorry, for him to stay, or we could go ahead and they said we could go ahead and just they'll find a way to work it out where I would be he'd be able to stay there. They're really good about that. He really does like it there. He's very good around them. They love him to death. You know, and who wouldn't? I mean, he's so sweet. He's so sweet anyway. Unless it's me, then he's not quite so sweet. He's a little booger otherwise. Um, I laugh about that. I always say, why are you always so nice to everybody else and not me? They say, well, that's because he's your dog. He's going to be like that. And I was like, well, that's not fair. And we all have a big laugh over it. He's very nice. He's very, very sweet. Um, Even Tristan said, I haven't met him, but I love the little guy like he was my own dog. And I was like, well, I really appreciated when he said that because, he's a nice guy. I couldn't ask for a better guy. Um, and how we met was really, really unusual. But uh, needless to say, I was hadn't been in a relationship for a very, very, very long time, and he started talking to me on Facebook, and uh, things took off from there. Can't complain too much. We're gonna get married. We aren't gonna date anytime soon. I think. Um, One of the things I'm gonna do while I'm there is we're gonna go to the spot that we picked out where we want to get married. It's a rose garden, and every time I've been there, it's been in the winter time, so there's no flowers. So he says, the first place I want to take you is I want to take you to the rose garden. I said, okay. And he says, you're gonna love it. And so anyway, I'm very excited about that. I can't wait. Oh, I'm not usually a very sappy person. I'm not a girly girl. I'm more of a tomboy, but this is one time where I'm like, okay, I'm, getting really excited about it. I have the dress already, and we have the rings, and we have everything else. We just haven't set a date. I think he's probably waiting for his parents, like maybe to leave the country or something, and then we can go do it. But there's a lot of laws in England um, that are different than here. The first time I got married, he was a veteran too, and because we were both veterans, we got to waive the waiting period that you normally would have to get married, to get your license and everything else. And so we got married the same day we got our license, and that really did not work out very well. We were married for 4 years. We lasted 4 years longer than a lot of people thought we would last. So, and then I found out why because my ex-husband he's an ex-husband for a reason. Um, and Tristan's never been married, and so I told him, I said, despite what people think, I said sometimes I really wonder why their marriage even exists. I said, yeah, I think it's just so that they can get money for rings and this and that, and they can make more money. Money. I think weddings are just like a very big money generating business, and I don't think they're really there for the couple per se. It's more for them, because you got the flowers, you got the church, you got the dress, the rings, and everything else. And I don't. I just really wonder about that. It's like, why even bother having it? I don't know. I guess I'm kind of jaded that way. When me and my ex-husband got married, we were both in shorts because it was the middle of summertime, and so we had um, it was very very oh, how would I can't even think of the right word, casual. As a matter of fact, we had to have witnesses, so my best friend um, insisted that she do it. Even though she didn't like my ex-husband, she insisted that she be there, and that was very sweet of her. She didn't have to do that, but She was there, and then we had to pull. This is funny. We had to pull a lawyer from the hallway because we were at the courthouse. We had to pull one of the lawyers out of the hallway to be a witness because we didn't have a second witness. It was really, uh, yeah, we really thought that one through. But that was pretty rushed. This time it's totally the opposite. I mean, we're not going, okay, let's go get married right now, because there, um, I did research. We have to wait 28 days after we file before we can get married. And and I said, well, I would say I don't mind, but I said I'm not used to that. I'm used to being, you know, let's do things now, and we do things now. And that's just the way I am. And so I've been actually very patient this time. Um, Hold on just a second. Yeah, I hear a. That's a good reason why I have those subtitles there. Whoops. That does come in handy because now I know that there's a skeleton around here. Let me see where he would be. I need wood. Anyway, let's see what we got going on over here. Oh, looks like, oh, we might have found a dead end. Yes, we did. We found a dead end. Okay. Lots of coal too. Ooh, gold. Okay. All right. We found some gold. There he is. How you doing? How you doing? Thank you. And then we have to, one of the final decisions we have to make um, is going to be where we live. Um, I would love, love, love to live there. But the thing is that being a veteran, I have VA benefits. And one of the big ones is I get all my health care taken care of, including my prescriptions. And we're trying to decide because where he lives, well, anybody in England knows that they have the health care that's given by it's government funded. So so he would be giving up quite a bit to move here. But the thing is that if he does move here, number one, because we would be married, I would get more in. My checks would be a little bit greater. I get more money. That's not the reason we're getting married, though. But I would get more money in my checks, and he would be covered under Champ VA, where they would pay part of his medical expenses, and so that's one thing we've got to worry about. And then there's also the fact that um, while I'm here, I don't pay taxes because all of my income is non-taxable. I've already checked. Um, and if I move there, they would tax half of my income, which would be a very large chunk of money. We would have to uh, live basically on half of my income. He can't work. He's disabled. Um, and so he doesn't really get a big check. He gets something, but he doesn't get a large check. Um, and so we would have to figure out how we would be able to afford rent and everything else on, half of my check. Whereas if we stayed here, I would still be getting my money. I would get my free health care. But the problem is that he wouldn't be able to live here. There's no way. It's way too hot in the summertime for him, and I've already told him. I say you'll die if you move here. Um, so I had been asking around, asking people, asking some of my Facebook friends if they knew of a good place for us to move to up in the Northeast because I have lived in I've lived in Maryland. I was born in D.C. We'd spent a lot of time in Maryland when my father was in the military. Um, so that would be an option. And somebody actually mentioned, and this was pretty interesting. He says, "Have you ever thought of Delaware?" And I was like, "Delaware? What, Delaware? No, never thought of Delaware." And he goes, "Look into it." He says it's very nice. He says it's not real expensive to live there. Um, and the weather's pretty nice. He says, I don't know what it's like where he lives. He says, but it's pretty it gets cold but not real cold, one of those things. And I said, okay, well, I'll check it out. The more I looked at it, the more I was like, this could be a really nice place to live. So we're going to probably look into some of those things when I go up there again. I just hope we can pretty much come to a decision what we're going to do. I mean, I don't want to do the, well, we'll spend half of the time um, in Texas and then the other half in England. I'd be like, no, that's not cool. I wouldn't want to do that. Um, I still really would like to live in England. I really would. Um, I've just gotten, I don't know. I don't want to say I've gotten tired of living here. It's just that I would feel more comfortable and more secure over there. Um, and a lot of people would probably get mad at me for saying something like that, but I've had a lot of people get upset. I've said things that have upset a lot of people, and I say, that's just the way I am. And most people, and most of my friends, they realize, I'm going to be like that. I'm very opinionated. Um, so, anyway, enough of that. I think I've killed enough time talking politics and everything else. So, let's see what we got going on down here. This is like the sub basement, I guess. There we go. Looky, looky. Oh, there we go. There we go. Let's get rid of that spawner. Because, spawners, they just get in the way. And it gone bye-bye. Let's see what we got in here. It's another thing I like about spawners. They get... Ooh, a golden apple. Yay, I need a golden apple. I love golden apples. Ugh. I am not thrilled about all the zombie meat. I don't like that stuff. It just takes up space in my opinion. Okay. And then we have, oh, guess what? More rotten flesh. I have no, oh yeah, I do. I have some food. It's still raw. I need to cook it off. And the name tag's that good. Do I need, yes. I answered my own question. I was going to ask if I was wondering if I was going to need any string. Yes, I will. Yeah, I need to make a bow. I don't have a bow. I will just take the experience, please. No rotten flesh needed. Thank you. Oh man, there's all kinds of good stuff over here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here. I'm going to go back into survival. Oop. Thinking ahead of myself. Okay, now let's go into survival. And we will get... Oh, jeez, the dog scared me. I'm like, what is it? What is it? Oh, crap, I don't want that. I just want the chest. Oh, God. Oh, well, I can get rid of some of this stuff anyway. Okay, let's get the rest of this stuff picked up. There we go. I wanted the chest. And where is that? Where's the gold I saw? A lot of iron I could use. But I really want that gold. Is it up here? I am the worst person to be playing this game. I get lost so easily. Yeah, it's over that way. I get lost so easily. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I am going to... Now we're going to lose the game? Oh, Christ. I posted on Facebook. I said, if we lose this game, I'm going to go through life I'm going to go through life with a paper bag on my head. People, I had to give tips. I said, okay, if you want to if you want to go through life with paper bag on your head, go to Trader Joe's. Said their bags are nice and roomy. They're big enough for anybody's head. Just a suggestion. And I laughed, and I've gotten people already laughing at it. I do weird stuff like that. I'm just kind of strange that way. Okay, let's move over here. Iron. That's it. We are not going to win. We are going to lose to the Lakers. We are not going to win with all those turnovers. Okay. We're not going to win making all those turnovers, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know who you thought you were, but ain't happening. I'm surprised Pop didn't have a marriage. Oh, why did I do that? I could have just done this. Get rid of some of this stuff. I would never use this stuff. Dirt. Nope. Oh, gosh. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to need a saddle either, but never know. I need to get the food cooked up. That's what I needed to do. I think I have some at the house, but we'll see. Hmm. Oh, I think somebody just uh, came on to razz me about the game. I've got to get some wood. Oh, that was good. That was really good. Next time, remember that you're in creative, you're not in survival. Let's see. Oh, well, I'm still in survival. I mean, I'm in creative. I need to go into survival. I can't think straight. Need to make sure I don't have any. Whoa, okay. No dark spots. I learned this from one of the players. He doesn't use smooth lighting. He turns it off, and then that way you can see where the dark spots are. See, like up here, there's a dark spot right there. So you just, oh, I can't do that. Okay, we'll go here. There we go. And then that way you light it up, and it should take care of most of the stuff. Maybe I should block this off right now. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna block this off right now. There we go. Let me see. Yeah, that should be good right there. Yeah. Okay. I don't have to worry so much about something coming after me. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Is my steak done? Yes, very good. How embarrassing. Talking about the game now. It's the after report, after game report. That's all right. Oh, I discovered I made a terrible mistake while I was gone this last time. Um, they retired Tim Duncan's jersey number. Okay. And so I was like, okay, when are they going to do it? And I got the information, and I set the DVR to record it while I was gone. Oh, crap! Oh, here I go again. I am going to kill you. You do not do that to me. That's very rude. There. Oh, God, shit. I'm sorry. I should have said that. That was not very nice of me. Die. I think I'm done. I think I'm done with getting any kind of ore. I think I got enough iron and coal and stuff. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Yeah, I think I've got enough. Let's go home. Yeah, let's go home. I have no armor. I forgot I'm not wearing any armor. I've been so busy doing this. Okay. Okay. This is how I learn. It's about the only way I can learn is by screwing up and making mistakes. Okay. Where was the entrance that I just blocked off? It's not here, because this was already... That stupid bat's been there for I don't know how long. Oh, Do not make me have to kill myself. I don't want to do that. Oh, good. Well, time for me to go. It's almost bedtime. Um, Thank y'all for watching. Please give me a like or give us a like. This is also his channel. Um, and I'm going to go ahead and stay in here, I guess, until the next time. So, uh, y'all have a great evening. Take it easy, and we'll see you later. Bye.